Can this EV actually delivers close to 1 kilometer per 1% battery in real life? Or is it just a claim? Let's find out. Alright, so starting off, I powered on the Chetak C2501 for the first time and it showed 100% charge with a range of 95 kilometers. So the first thought that came to my mind was, let me test the full range, and until then I'm not going to recharge this EV. So I started using it for a couple of days with my family, riding around my area with my wife and my son for around 7 kilometers. After that, I took the EV out properly to test the range. Using it for my daily commute of almost 30 kilometers per day for 3 days, riding solo in eco mode. At this point, the charge was at 90% and the range was showing 85 kilometers. Now in eco mode, I rode it for 21 kilometers on day 1, and after that the range dropped to 69 kilometers with 77% charging remaining. Later on the same day, I continued the ride at 31 kilometers. The charge was at 67% and the range still showing 61 kilometers. By the end of the day 1, I had covered 38 kilometers with the battery at 60% and the range indicating 54 kilometers. Now, moving to the day 2, I started again from 38 kilometers with no battery drain overnight. I rode up to 51 kilometers and on the return it reached around 57 kilometers with the charge at 42% and the range indicating 40 kilometers. By the end of the day 2, after riding a total of 65 kilometers, the battery was at 34% and the range was still around 30 kilometers. Even my wife used it for around 3 kilometers by the end of the day. Now, moving forward to day 3. I started from 67 kilometers, again with no battery drain overnight. I continued riding up to 75 kilometers and finally ended the test at 81 kilometers with 17% charge still left and 16 kilometers of range remaining. So now it was time to charge the EV. And based on this entire test, doing the math, 81 kilometers used about 83% of the battery, which comes to roughly 0.97 kilometers per 1% of charge. So we can conclude that this EV with its 2.5 kilowatts battery delivers close to 1 kilometer per 1%, which is actually very practical for daily city commute. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, share and subscribe to Trio Journeys for more real life EV reviews and travel content.